A controversial gold and copper mine in northern British Columbia has just been given the green light from the BC government. The mine is owned by the same company that runs the Mount Polley Mine, which spilled millions of cubic meters of tailings water into nearby waterways. Critics fear the Red Chris mine is also an environmental risk. Tina House has more on this story.
Despite rallies in downtown Vancouver at the headquarters of Imperial Metals, the Red Chris gold and copper mine is a go.
We don't want dirty mines. We don't want dirty water. We don't want dirty oil.
Members of the Tahltan Nation, where the mine is situated, also held a blockade last year to stop the opening of the mine. A court action was brought against the protesters to remove the blockade, which they eventually did. Their fear? A repeat of the tailings spill which occurred at Imperial Metals' Mount Polley Mine, when millions of cubic meters of toxic wastewater and sludge burst into surrounding waterways, making it the worst environmental disaster in Canada. Joe Foy of the BC Wilderness Committee is among those that fear what could happen, since the tailings pond design is similar to the Mount Polley Mine.
We should stop it now. There's already over 90 tailings ponds in British Columbia. These aren't ponds. These are massive areas, kilometers in size.
And as for the Mount Polley tailings pond spill, experts say we will not know the true scope of the damage caused by the disaster for years to come. Foy says it's evident that if new technology isn't developed for the tailings of these mines, there is a strong possibility that it could happen again.
We are literally dancing on glass here. We don't know if we've broken through. And if we have broken through, if there's not enough money in Imperial Metals' bank account to pay for the loss of such a salmon run.
Last month, the Tahltan Nation signed a co-management agreement with the new Red Chris mine, with 87% of the voters saying yes. This gives the Tahltan Nation an ability to have oversight and management over environmental concerns and issues that may arise. It also gives them tax-sharing benefits, as well as careers and training opportunities.
After repeated attempts, the company did not respond to our request for an interview. Tina House, APTN National News, Vancouver.